going to talk about the LabEx SIGNALIFE, which stands for the Laboratory of Excellence, and which is a network for innovation on signal transduction pathway in life sciences. It has had two periods. The first period ended in 2019 and was led by Stéphane Noselli. And the second period started in 2020 and will end in 2024, was attributed 4 million euros and is led by Pierre Abad. So I'm going to talk first, I'm going to do a little presentation just to give you the context. So the LabEx SIGNALIFE has 6 leading institutes from Nice, Sophia Antipolis. J'ai perdu la souris. It has, so there are 5 in biology and 1 in RIA, which is at the interface with the mathematical modeling. We have up to 52 research teams, which correspond to 600 members, and including 230 researchers. It represents 40% of the biology in Nice. We are affiliated to 5 research institutions, and we have 2 clinical partners. The general project is about cell signaling, which is globally cellular communication within the cells or in between 2 cells. This scientific project is distributed among 5 axes: cellular architecture, cellular plasticity, cellular stress, development, aging, and pathologies, and the 5th axis, which is including all the others, which is new principles and application. The first period was mainly focused on education, so we put all our effort on an international PhD program and all the money too, and we managed to hire till now 78 PhD students. There were 36 different nationalities, and it represented 84% of foreigners. The second part of the LabEx, the second project, the second period, so will not include education as in the first period, since this part will be taken up by the graduate school EUR Life. So far we have other actions. First, in research, so we have an action on attractivity with the recruitment of 5 chairs of excellence, and an action on scientific activities with seminars and so on. We have a third action on innovation with the recruitment of a young entrepreneur program. So the general, it's too bad that I don't have the pointer. Si, ça y est. So the general chart, so there is a director who is Pierre Abad, then I'm the executive director. The main committee is the steering committee, who is taking all the decision. We have an advisory, scientific advisory board, the SAB, for external evaluation. We have also 4 different committees who are under the supervision of the steering committee: the scientific council, the innovation committee, the education committee, and the platform committee. And all of this structure is deeply inserted into the local scientific ecosystem of the IDEX with all the related structure. So I'm going to talk about the first action, which is on attractivity, which is the recruitment of chairs of excellence. So far we plan to recruit 5 chairs of excellence for 3 to 4 years. So for the total duration of the LabEx, it will include 5 high standard international group leaders. We plan to fuel the 5 scientific axes of the LabEx and also the 5 LabEx Institute of Biology. The condition per chair is the attribution of 600 €, distributed between 500 €, of salaries, which is very flexible in between the PI salary, the PhD, postdoc or technician. We have also 100 €, of operating costs, and we offer laboratory space and access to platform. The call has been launched mid-October. We did international publicity. The deadline is March the 1st. So as I told you, we plan to recruit 5 chairs of excellence for the whole duration of the LabEx. That is 1 per Institute of Biology. There is a first call in 2021, and if necessary, meaning that if not all the Institute of Biology are filled with the chairs, with their own chair this year, there will be a second and last call in 2022. The recruitment process will be made by the Scientific Council together with the IDEX structure, corresponding structure, plus the Scientific Advisory Board, and I lost the pointer again, plus the Scientific Advisory Board, and all the decision, the final decision will be validated by the steering committee. Now the second action will be on innovation and the recruitment of entrepreneurs. So we plan to recruit a 5 young entrepreneur program that will fuel all the 5 LabEx Biology Institute. The aim is to develop new business for launching startup companies, to support projects with emerging technologies and potential for development. And this will correspond to projects with low level of technological maturity, that is TRL 2, 3, or 4 here. The call has been launched mid-October too. For this call, there is no deadline, but there will be 2 sessions for evaluation during the year. We did local publicity, and there will be 5 YEP recruitment during the whole duration of the LabEx. Again, 1 YEP per Institute of Biology. The first call will be is in 2021, and if necessary, again, there will be a second and last call in 2022. The conditions are there will be 5 YEP, each YEP for a duration of 2.5 years for the whole duration of the LabEx. The project leader should be either a LabEx researcher in biology with his own salary, or if it is an INRA researcher or a non-LabEx researcher with a salary, the project must include a collaboration with the LabEx team and be hosted in a LabEx institute. So the conditions we are given per YEP for 2 years is a suitable area with platform access in an institute, an engineer recruitment with a full-time paid salary by the LabEx, a package of 67 kilo euros for running costs, and a free training in entrepreneurship. The recruitment process will be done by the Innovation Committee in close collaboration with the IDEX Innovation Commission, with 1 member of the Scientific Advisory Board who is the industry representative. And again, the final decision will be taken up by the validated by the steering committee. The third action is a scientific perspective. So we plan to continue the scientific activities we did in the past, like the LabEx SIGNALIFE meetings and the seminar series. We plan to reinforce some action like summer school, and also interdisciplinary workshop and symposium. These actions are, these activities are organized by LabEx researchers, but of course are open to all local scientific community, LabEx and non-LabEx, in biology or in different other disciplines. So the last point is the insertion of the LabEx into the local ecosystem. So as you know, in 2016, the LabEx, the university got the IDEX UCA JEDI label. So automatically the LabEx got inserted into the IDEX. So there we had our own evaluation, but as the IDEX is also going to be evaluated, if it is positively evaluated, the IDEX will manage LabEx project and funds in the future. So I thank you for your attention, and you have my coordinate if you have some questions, or if you, I don't know if you have time to ask question now. Maybe Carol will say something.